Hey guys, welcome back to Charlie and me, our camping vlog. This is an info video. As you can see, I'm at home in my kitchen. We got cameras set up there, we got a camera set up here. And the plan here is, on the podcast a couple of weeks back with myself and Chris on the Camping Crew podcast, I mentioned air fryers. Everybody seems to be getting air fryers. Deirdre has had an air fryer here in the house for a long time. And then she wanted a newer one and we got a double one. And I got to be honest, I've been using it myself, but she absolutely loves it. And we're heading off to France in June. And we were saying, wouldn't it be great if we had an air fryer that would run in the camper van? A lot of the air fryers at home could be over 2000 watts, which could be 10 to 12, even 15 amps. And a lot of the campsites in Ireland and France are 6, 10, maybe 16 or 20 amps. Then campingstuff.ie have an air fryer for sale on their website, and they're sponsoring this video. And I got onto them and they said, we'll send you an air fryer, try it out on your holidays, do a bit of a video review and let us know how you get on. Now, I want to try out the air fryer before we go on holidays. So what's going to happen now is the air fryer has arrived. It's here. It came overnight when the guys said they would send it to me. So I'm going to unbox it now with you guys for the first time. But we're not going to use it in the house. So I'll unbox it now just to show you what is actually in the box, what it looks like. I haven't seen it with the exception of the photographs on their website. So what I'm going to do is, as I say, it came literally overnight when I was talking to the guys. They said, we'll gladly send you one out. So this is my first time to see it with you guys. I said I'll unbox it in the house. Now, myself and Deirdre are off for the, I think it's May when I'm recording this, we're off for the June bank holiday weekend. And I said to Deirdre, we'll use this on the June bank holiday weekend, we'll do a review of it. And then we're also, I'll just get this out of the way here. We're also going to use it in France. So, Via Mondo Kitchen Camperfryer. Let's see if we can get it in English. We can't get it in English. Oh, here we go. It might be in English here. Food rack and basket dishwasher safe. Variable temperatures from 80 to 200 degrees Celsius. 30-minute timer. 220 volt, 50 hertz, 1000 watts. Now that's the big thing. 1000 watts can be somewhere around 4 amps. So you're not going to trip a campsite using this. Then it gives the dimensions, the height. It's 1.8 litres capacity. Deirdre was saying that it's find out what capacity the drawer or the tray is. Cable length, and then the weight is 2.5 kg. There's a 2-year warranty on it. The picture looks nice, to be honest. You can, if I show it to that camera there, they have chicken nuggets, they have chips, they have some chips in it there. So let's see what the crack is here. Oh, and a little note from the guys. We'll read that. Thanks, guys. Wow. You know, we're stuck for space in camper vans, and we have a spare press. Oops, see, did I turn off my microphone there? No. We have a spare press that we actually don't use. Well, it's full of junk. I think if you have space in a camper van, you'll fill it. This will fit nicely under our oven, where we used to have a microwave, but then we weren't using it, and I was kind of saying, why are we carrying it around? And to be honest, we have our cornflakes are the hardest thing we have to store in a Tupperware, and that's what's in the press. So I love the size of it, to be honest. I love the size of it. Now it comes with the Spanish plug, but we have loads of adapters for running that anyway. So you're seeing it, oops, for the first time with me. 1.8 litre capacity. Now, for our air fryer at home, Deirdre has cut out greaseproof paper. Well, she had bought some that you can put in, but we use some grease-proof paper and we put it in the bottom, and then you slip this in. So I'm sure we'll do the same with this. Settings are nice: 80, 100, 120, 160, 200, and then your timer. I'm not going to use it here in the house because I got it for the camper. So the next part of this video, we will probably be in Loughree East. If not, I shall correct that. On the bank holiday weekend, the week before we go to France, using this for the first time. Now it's a single drawer. It doesn't, the one we have at home is split, but I'll get Deirdre to cook a real meal in this. And then I might do some chips in it because, to be honest, that's all I would use it for. Maybe doing Charlie's sausages, but we'll get Deirdre when we're camping to cook a real meal in this, and let's see how it goes and if it's suitable for a camper like it says on the box. So we've done the unwrapping, the unboxing of the Camperfryer with thanks to our friends at campingstuff.ie. And here's the plan. We're in the camper. Deirdre is going to cook some stuffed mushrooms that she has. Now, the instructions are 200 degrees for 20 minutes, was it? 200 degrees for 20 minutes. So she's thinking of putting them on for 10 minutes, taking a look at them and putting them on then for the next 5 or 10 minutes. Now, can I have that tray out of the thing before I use it? This is the size of the tray. It's a 1.8 litre. At home, in our bigger air fryer, Deirdre has these things and you put them in, and it makes it an awful lot easier. It catches the grease. It makes it a lot easier for cleaning. When I'm using it, I use a brown paper, greaseproof paper, but she's after taking one of these and cutting it to the size. He wants to ease or any food in it. Cutting it to size. So that just makes it an awful lot easier. You just have to wash the tray. So I'm going to let her prep over there, change the cameras, and let's see how this cooks mushrooms. Then a few minutes later, I'm going to do some chips. So we've put in 1 mushroom, 2 pieces of white pudding. She has it set at 200 degrees for 10 minutes, and then she's going to come back and check it and possibly put it on for another 10 minutes. So I just want to remind you that this is 1000 watts, which is 1 kilowatt, which is about 4, maybe 4.5 amps. So even on a campsite that only has 6 amp power, you've got to remember your caravan or your camper van is already pulling about 2, maybe 3 amps because of the fridge. But on a 10 amp site, which most campsites are, you'll be fine being plugged in. Now, as far as I know, we're on 6 amps. So we're plugged in, so our fridge is on, and this is on, and there's been no problem so far. So this is coming to the end of the 5th minute, which is 15 minutes of cooking time. The pudding might be done, and there still might be 4 or 5 minutes left to go on the mushroom pie. So the packaging said 20 minutes. Deirdre has put them on for 10 because the pudding could be done, or maybe we'll need turning over, and the mushrooms might still need another 10 minutes. So the first 10 minutes is about to ping, and she just wants to do a check and see how we're doing. Nice bit of colour on the mushroom, but what are you going to do? Just going to poke it now and see. Turn them regardless. The mushroom isn't something you can really turn because it has a topping on it, so we'll just see what's going to. So we're going to put them on for another 10 minutes or thereabouts, and we'll check them another 5 minutes and check them again. And it's at 200 degrees. Okay, the expert reckons it could be cooked. They look very well done. Salad was prepared earlier, by the way. Now, you know what they say, the proof is in the eating. That looks pretty cooked, and we'll just cut some of the pudding. You can tell by the colour of the pudding that it is cooked, so she's quite happy with that. And now I shall let the chef finish her meal. And the next part of this video, I'm going to go and chip some potatoes, and I'm going to leave them soak in water for a while, because the air fryer books that we have at home suggest that you actually soak your potatoes, your chips, in water for a while, and that kills some of the starch. So that's the plan. I'm going to peel some potatoes, chip them, and then when we clean out the fryer, I'll do some chips, and I'll let you know how we get on there. Okay, I did too many chips. Hang on till I show you. You see, the fryer at home is much bigger, so I've done that many, and I've done that many, and Deirdre went, no, have them. Now what I do is every 5 minutes I turn them, just give them a stir. So I'll do that batch now, which will make me a sandwich, and I'll do that batch while I'm eating my sandwich, and we'll see how that goes. So I've put these on now for 20 minutes, and I gotta be honest, I think, yeah, they're going to need another. I'll put them on for another 5 minutes, but I'll check them in 2. But they're cooking lovely. So I'll put them on for 5 minutes, and I'll check them in 2. Just to show you what the star of the show is doing while I'm doing all the cooking and editing. Okay, let's pour them out here. It's just enough for a sandwich, in fairness, that they're all out there. It's just enough for a sandwich. As you see in the camera, I have more chips here. I'll throw them on. But full disclosure, these took about 25 minutes, where Deirdre's little pies and 2 bits of pudding, her mushroom pie, she did in 15 minutes. And she said it was delicious. It was well cooked. These are cooked, but they took a while. However, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Okay, so no product placement here, but a bit of Brown's bread, chip sandwich. A little bit of salt. I can see me in France, not every day, but doing some real potato chips. Now you can get the oven chips, you know, the frozen chips from your supermarket, and you can do them with this, and they'll probably be quicker, and they're designed for air fryers and for oven chips. But I like my real potato chips. And fresh bread. I'd let Deirdre taste it, but she didn't let me taste any of hers. The air fryer, the Camper air fryer, low wattage, 1000 watts, 220/240 volt. You do have to get the adapter plug. The guys do send them out with them if they have them in stock. I happen to have one in the van. What do we think of it? First of all, Deirdre has been using this all weekend. We're here at St. Margaret's Beach Caravan Park in Wexford. We did the video on Saturday lunchtime. She used it Saturday evening. She used it again Saturday evening. She used it Sunday morning. She was heating chapatis in them, I think. She did another mushroom, stuffed mushroom. I did the chips. The chips took a long time to cook. But Deirdre is going to use this in France. Look, I'd rather go and buy a bag of chips, to be honest. Even at home, I couldn't be faffing, cutting potatoes. But Deirdre will use that. She has used it, I think, 5 times this weekend. And that was yesterday and once this morning for breakfast. She fried an egg in it. And she loves her eggs frazzled. Absolutely loved it. So yes, It's size wise, we have a spare press under our fridge and it fits in there. It's lightweight, it's 2 kilos. It's just brilliant. It's just brilliant. It's under 60 quid, campingstuff.ie. Yeah, I highly recommend it. It's small portions, but if there's only one, like if you're going to be cooking for a family, it won't trip the electric. Now, in France, a lot of the campsites are 6 amps. Quite a lot are also 10 amps. Very few are higher than 10 amps. In Ireland, a lot of the campsites are 10 amps and more, but a few are 6 amps. But on 6 amps, which we have here, it didn't trip. Easy to clean, easy to use, 200 degrees. Brilliant. So yeah, it's a thumbs up from us. Thank you to our friends at campingstuff.ie for supplying us with this to do the review on. Check out the website for all things camping, from gadgets to accessories to stuff that you will need for your motorhome or for your caravan. From me, Aaron, Charlie and me. The hands, by the way, were Deirdre doing the cooking. Thank you, Deirdre, for helping us out with this video. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.